Hello everyone, this is Munmin, and today in this video I will discuss about one career, one profession that most of the girls, many girls want to be. What is this profession? That profession is air hostess. Many girls want to pursue their career in air hostess. They want to be air hostess, but they don't know what things they have to do to be an air hostess. So in this video I will share some eligibilities, the criteria what you should have to be an air hostess. So what are the criteria or eligibilities? Let's discuss. Number 1, master in spoken English. Yes, first thing is language. You must be master of the spoken language, spoken English. Because when you are in the airline profession, the plane every day, every time, it flies around the world, all over the world. So you have to go in many countries, you have to visit many people from many countries across the world. So you should know the languages, but the most common language through which you can talk to all over the world, that is English. So you have to be master of spoken English. And in some cases what we see that some air hostess have to know the other languages also. So if it is required to know other languages, then you will also have to know 2 or 3 other language that will be mentioned from your airline company, but you must have to know spoken English. Second, study. Second we can talk about study. So to be an air hostess, you have to be HS pass student. Here the marks doesn't matter what you get in HS, but you have to pass out from HS. And also you have to be graduated from any course, any degree you might pursue. Like if you pursue hospitality management, tourist management, then it will be very helpful for you, for your career. But suppose you are not from the hospitality management or tourist management, then also it doesn't matter. It's not hectic, don't worry about it. You can be graduated from any other background, that's totally okay, but you have to be 12 plus graduated. Third, age. Dear, age is very crucial in this job. If you are 18 years old, then obviously you can apply. But what I said, you have to be graduated, you have to pass HS. That is minimum criteria. You have to be HS pass. Graduation help you to get more opportunity, to get more promotion, higher post, salary. It helps us to get this opportunity to be an air hostess. But age is the vital thing in this profession. From 18 to 26 you can apply in this profession. So if you are 18 or more than 18, 20, 21, even 25 or 26, till 26 you can apply for this profession, apply for this job. So many students after graduation, when they want to be an air hostess, they can apply if they are not more than 26 years, right? Next, beauty. In this profession, beauty matters a lot. Beauty matters a lot. You have to be beautiful. I don't know why the people decides beauty in this profession. What is the reason behind this? I really don't know, but it's true that beauty matters in this profession. Whoever the air hostess is, they are young, they are beautiful. So what are the beauty criteria in these professions are? I am telling right now. Number 1 is height. If you want to be air hostess, you should have a good height. Yeah, in some cases short height girls also get chance, but I think it's rare. It's not regular. It's not normal. So height is important. A good height. Second, complexion. That means your skin color. You will see that every air hostess are fair complexion. From fair to clear complexion they are. And they are very beautiful, young. Next, eye vision. They must have a good eye vision. 6.24 eye vision they have to. They must need proper good eye vision. You may know that pilot must have a good eye vision because they drive the plane. So as the pilot, one air hostess also must have proper eye vision. Next, good health. An air hostess must be good at health. So if you are someone who is not at good health, you often get disease, you often get sick. It's not suitable for you, because a good health is must in this job. And the reason behind this, why it is, I am telling you. Because the air hostess, whoever the air hostess are, they have to work for at least 16 to 18 hours per day. They have many responsibilities in their profession. They have to maintain, they have to take care, they have to give service to the people, they have to manage many things, many responsibilities they have. So that is why they have to be good at health. If they are sick, they are not good at health, how they can give service to the other people? How can they be able to work for more time, more and more time? So now, next point, unmarried. If you want to be an air hostess, always remember that you have to be unmarried. If you are not unmarried, then you can't apply for this profession. You have to be unmarried. And I also know why this is, why you can't marry if you want to be in this profession. Because the air hostess have to work full time. They have full time job, at least 16 to 18 hours per day. So they can't spend time with their family, their parents. They can't get any holidays. That is sad, right? But it's true. So they can't spend time with their family, with their friends, etc. So they can't marry because they can't take responsibility of others. They have already responsibilities of the other people, to service the other people in plane, in airline company. So whatever eligibility or criteria I have said, it's verified. You can check it. And next I will say about salary. Okay, I'm giving some more information. So salary, see, international airlines always pay more, but if you are in domestic airlines pay less than international airlines. In domestic airlines they pay, if you are in the junior position, then you will get 25,000 to 40,000 per month. Okay, and suppose if you are in a higher post, in a senior post, then you will get 75,000, around 75,000. So but if you are in private airlines company, you are involved with private airlines, then you will get per month from 2 lakhs and even more than that. That can be from that can be more than 2 lakhs, but it is obviously from 1.5 to 2 lakhs per month in private airlines company. So here I want to give some additional information. Don't think that I am trying to make you upset about this profession. Never ever. But I know whatever I know, I want to discuss, I want to share with you guys. That's why I am making this video, to give you more information. That is, number one is they can't marry. Many girls wants to be in a family, to be married, but they can't do it if they want to be an air hostess. It's condition. And the second crucial condition is, suppose in some cases if someone hiddenly get married or married, and the airline company knows that she is married, but she can't get pregnant. She can't take baby. And the reason is obvious, because she can't spend time with their family. They have to take their responsibilities. They have to maintain their jobs in this airline company. So how they will take care of their baby, their family there? So it's the reason why you can't get married or why you can't take baby. And next, I think that the salary is very less. I mean, if you are in the domestic airlines, in the junior position, the salary is only 25,000 to 45,000. Even some cases 25,000 to 40,000. So the salary is less than the work. You have to work in a day at least 18 hours. You might think that I am joking or what I am saying, but it's true. Obviously you get sleep, you can take rest before the flights, but you have to work hard in this profession. And the most sad news in this profession is you don't have a fixed time, because your flight can be at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or even 12 a.m. So here time is not maintained. You can't say that at that time I will be free. Air hostesses are totally unplanned. They don't know at which time they will be free. So you have to remember that. And next thing, they don't get any holidays. Yeah, like we from the law profession, from the other professions, from the government jobs, we get holidays, right? From Durga Puja, Diwali, etc., etc. But in the air hostess profession, they don't get any holidays, because airlines have no holidays. Flight flies every day. So what is the holiday? For them, there is no holiday. But obviously they get holiday only if they have emergency, family crisis, or even any crisis. Suppose you are sick, you are not able to do any work, you are very sick, so in that case you can get holiday in emergency, but not for the enjoyment. So it's sad. We all are human beings, so we all need enjoyment. That is why. So that's all for the day. I hope these informations are useful to you, and if it is useful to you, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. And if you want more information like this, and even if you want more information about this profession, about air hostess, so you can comment. Okay, you can comment about it, then I will make more videos about it, more videos about the other professions. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.